Hello everybody, this is BitSeven Crypto News Digest Daily with analysis. Bitcoin Daily Chart. The price is traded in flat between 3,800 and 4,100 levels. There is confirmation in volumes on 4,100 that offer is very serious, and this resistance level itself has been in effect since last year. A pushing volume is observed on 3,800 level, making the demand zone quite strong, mirror support. However, when approaching to the level, there is no increase in volumes, which might indicate either on insufficient demand and no pressure from sellers, or the price does not satisfy the bears and they will be active only on higher price limits. Most likely, sellers will actively push the price down if there will be the repeated test of 4,100, and the probability of going down to 3,500 is very high. Breakthrough and offering zone 4,100 to 4,200 consolidation will mean change of liquidity towards buyers, and the long positions scenario will be in effect. Ethereum Daily Chart. The price is in flat after the correction of local upward trend. On $128, there's a very good mirror demand zone that the price could not break yet. The price is also not allowed higher than $143. It is the first offering zone constantly being bought out. On $153, there's a strong resistance level that might be tested before possible down movement. Overall, there is a high possibility of testing offering zone $153 to $160, and from there moving down to $105. Breakthrough and consolidating higher than $170 might lead to possible movement to $200. However, this kind of scenario is highly unlikely. Litecoin Daily Chart. Litecoin confidently has its looks on the upper zone. Liquidity is clearly directed upwards, and you can see on the upward trend channels to what extent demand exceeds offer. The price is now being corrected, and on low volumes on the down bars it can be said the demand didn't disappear anywhere, and in turn on the up bars you can see the power, especially it is applied to the last volume's impulse that had overcome previous offering zone. The nearest serious resistance zone is at $64, which the price could easily reach after a small trading batch above the $53 support level. XRP Daily Chart. For Ripple, a prolonged flat continues. Judging by the global downtrend and by the fact that the price is constantly pushed to the demand zone, with each peak of the corrective upward movement being lower and lower, it is a little more likely that the price will come out of accumulation down. The longer the position accumulates, the more you should expect the price to move after getting out of the balance. It is better to enter the transaction after the price leaves the accumulation. Barclays analyst. Facebook coin may raise social network revenue by $90 billion to 2021. The cryptocurrency project of the social network Facebook can bring it substantial profits, says Barclays Bank analyst Ross Sandler. It was reported that in his note for investors, he believes FB coin can start bringing in its creators from $3 billion to $19 billion by 2021. In 2017, Facebook revenues amounted to $40.6 billion, with $39.9 billion coming from advertisement placements. According to the analyst, FB shares can go up as soon as company finds sources of income other than advertising and other methods that force it to sacrifice the privacy of its users. For example, the ability to send small cross-border payments to friends and relatives can be approved by both users and shareholders. Sandler identifies two main problems that FB may face in the crypto space: demonstrating competitive advantages to users against the background of existing payment capabilities, and decline in trust after scandals in 2018. The analyst notes that FB coin is still a vague project in the eyes of general public, but the social network already has experience in releasing virtual currencies. In 2010, it launched FB credits to pay for goods in gaming applications on its platform. FB can simply be focused on microtransactions and be the reincarnation of the original business model FB credits used in 2010 to 2012. However, this time the scale of the project can be significantly larger, especially considering the fact that it's going to be led by former PayPal CEO David Marcus, adds Sandler. Let's recall, in late February, it was reported that FB wanted to negotiate with crypto exchanges regarding a listing of their asset that was being prepared for launching. Owner of fourth largest Bitcoin wallet completed the liquidation by moving last 60,000 BTC. The whale, whose incoming transactions amount to 130,000 BTC, that's $440 million, since 2014, could complete the crypto liquidation process by moving 60,000 BTC, that's $230 million, at the end of last month, and which means he emptied the fourth largest BTC wallet, reported Trust Notes. The address in question was used to accumulate BTC for most of 2017, but moved to the withdrawal of assets last year and recently completed this process. Regarding the last 60,000 BTC, there are two scenarios that most likely have happened. Either Whale decided to divide his assets in order to avoid undue attention to himself, or he actually sold BTC worth $230 million in non-exchange markets. The history of this address begins on October 24, 2014, when it received 0.001 BTC. This was followed by an early accumulation of assets with occasional withdrawings, ending in many liquidations of the balance after BTC reached its historical peak. Also, interesting part is how the process of withdrawing 60,000 BTC was carried out. Some transactions were executed at the same time, but had different destination addresses, which allows to conclude about the use of certain software with predefined parameters. Not the entire amount of 60,000 BTC was withdrawn at the same time, but all transactions were carried out from 8 o'clock to 16 o'clock UTC on February 28, and the most frequent transaction size was 1,000 BTC. On the basis of this science, it is possible to make the assumption that there was a deal on the over-the-counter market. Whether it was a purchase at a low price, which will result in an increase in supply on the stock exchanges, or whether the disappointed holder transferred his assets to more convinced investors, or whether the wallet owner simply decided to hide his savings from prying eyes. It is unknown. It is known, however, that 60,000 BTC were moved, and not to the exchanges, but to multiple wallets, mainly 1,000 BTC per transaction. South Korean corporation Kakao raised $90 million to develop Clayton blockchain platform. The South Korean company Kakao Corporation, the developer of the popular messenger Kakao Talk, raised $90 million to create its own blockchain platform called Clayton. According to Bloomberg, funding was obtained through a private placement of coins, and the second part of the campaign, which has the same amount of money, starts on March 12th. CEO of GroundX, which is a blockchain division of Kakao Corp, Jason Han, said that such funds as Translate Capital, Crescendo Equity Partners, and IDG Capital were participants in the investment round. According to the original plan, the platform was supposed to start last year. The new launch date is set for June this year. According to Khan, in the first year of Clayton's existence, they intend to register 10 million user accounts and significantly expand their own staff, which currently has 65 employees. GroundX plans to integrate various third-party services in its platform, including games and applications for travelers. To change functions to the blockchain, GroundX has already attracted 26 companies that currently use traditional content delivery channels. Despite the popularity of Kakao's own services, including the Kakao Talk Messenger, the company does not plan to initially launch them on Clayton. Khan said that one of the services can be integrated into the platform, noting that he does not have complete confidence. According to Han, Clayton will be the intermediate between existing mobile services and the blockchain. The launch of the Clayton test network took place last October. If you want to make money with crypto trading, join BitSeven.com. Link is below. Subscribe to our channel and like our video.